Today, we are looking at transfers in the NWSL prior to the upcoming 2024 season. Who has a confirmed transfer, who is likely to move on, which players are in the rumor mill, and which big players are out of contract with no links to a future club. First up, we have our confirmed transfers. Mewis has confirmed her transfer from title winners New Jersey New York Gotham to WSL side West Ham United. The 32-year-old midfielder has officially transferred to West Ham, presumably to be closer to partner Sam Kerr, who plays at another London-based club, Chelsea. She joined Gotham for the 2022 season, where they finished the season at the bottom of the table. In quite the turnaround, she won the championship with Gotham for the 2023 season. Mewis will have quite the challenge ahead of her in her move to the Hammers. They are currently in a relegation fight, sitting in 11th out of 12, with only 5 points for the season. Giselle Thompson signed to Angel City FC on a 2-year deal with an optional third year. Thompson is the younger sister to forward Alyssa Thompson. The defender has played for the national teams on the U17 and U20 teams. Following her sister, she'll skip college and has signed to professional soccer right after high school. She has been playing for USL side Santa Clarita Blue Heat since 2022, so she won't come to the NWSL so naive of her competition. In another confirmed transfer, McCaskill will depart Angel City to San Diego Wave as a free agent in a 3-year deal. Quite the surprise with this signing. McCaskill was a core for Angel City and seemed poised to create her legacy there. It's interesting the club let her contract expire into a free agency rather than extending it. In her 2 seasons at Angel City, she had 43 appearances with 11 goals. It will be interesting to see how Angel City's midfield shapes up with her departure, as her and Emsley had built up a good synergy. As she was essential to Angel City's gameplay, it's likely Casey Stoney will make McCaskill an integral player to her plans as well. Sarah Gordon is a fan favorite, and she has renewed her contract with Angel City, extending her stay until 2027. The next big question for the defender: when will she finally break into the national squad? Dunn was an unrestricted free agent and made her intentions to leave the Thorns clear at the end of the season. It's just been confirmed that Dunn has signed with Gotham. It will be interesting to see how Gotham decide to use Dunn. With the departure of Mewis and the arrival of our next player on the list, will Dunn play in a more central attacking midfielder role, or will she play as more of a winger? Gotham has finished the season often playing a 4-1-4-1. Perhaps their tactical formation changes to accommodate all of their recent superstar signings. And next up is Rose Lavelle, another recently confirmed move to Gotham. The midfielder was a free agent and able to negotiate with any club. Looks like Rose has chosen to make her way back to the East Coast. Gotham has a couple of their midfielders out of contract, with Zerboni and Long on their list of free agents, and they lost Mewis to the Women's Super League. With the addition of Dunn and Lavelle, the attacking midfield for Gotham is shaping up quite nicely. Can Gotham keep Lavelle healthy long enough to make the transfer valuable will be something to watch out for. And another U.S. women's national team member making their way to the East Coast from the West Coast, it has just been confirmed that Sonet has signed with Gotham. The midfielder/defender is having quite the moment recently. She had been pushed into a defensive position for years as a fullback, and she's never been a very good fit at that role. Within the past year, she's been moved to a defensive midfield role and has seen a positive turnaround. Using her in this position as either a lone defensive midfielder or as part of a double pivot has made best use of her aggressive tackling and link-up play. In what some may consider an ironic twist, Davidson, who formerly swore off playing for Sky Blue if drafted by them, is now confirmed to have signed with Gotham. Davidson, the first-round pick in 2019, along with other top draft picks, had been rumored to declare behind the scenes they would not play if drafted by Sky Blue due to player conditions at that time. For viewers who are not aware, New Jersey New York Gotham was originally New Jersey Sky Blue up until 2021 when the club was officially changed to Gotham FC. Davidson will leave Chicago Red Stars after 5 seasons, having been with the club since 2019. The 2019 first-round pick will help fortify the Bats' back line with the retirement of veteran Allie Krueger. Now moving on to a pretty likely transfer, Mel Swanson, née Pugh, is in talks with Chicago to renew her contract. It seems likely that she will continue with the Red Stars as her husband is still at the Chicago Cubs. The Athletic reports that sources claim this is confirmed, but at the time of this writing, nothing has been officially confirmed by Swanson or the club. Now, onto some hot rumors that could see another U.S. national player hop across the pond to play. Emily Fox is rumored to be in advanced talks with WSL club Arsenal by multiple outlets, American and English. Again, this is rumored, as Arsenal are said to be on the hunt for a right back this January. Fox is versatile enough to play in the left or right back position, but plays best on the left. This move may not come to fruition as she is a restricted free agent, with the North Carolina Courage likely to try and match any offers made for the defender by the Gunners. Arsenal would need to make an offer so large the Courage aren't able to match for her to move on. The Gunners made quite a few purchases over the summer transfer window, so they may not have enough in the coffers to make this happen in January. This move could be beneficial to Fox as new U.S. national manager Emma Hayes is committed to finishing the season with WSL side Chelsea. This would give Fox more opportunities to impress Hayes before she departs England. We'll keep our eyes on this one for the January transfer window. Another name floating around the rumor mill is Casey Krueger. Krueger is an unrestricted free agent and may likely be set to depart Chicago. Chicago has been in a bit of turmoil lately, with quite a bit of uncertainty on ownership with the club just signing a new coach in late December. The front office situation is at best unsettled. At worst, it could be messy. Not sure she'll want to stick through all of that. The Athletic has reported Krueger to be in talks with the Washington Spirit. Krueger can play as a left or right back and can play as a center back. Krueger would add some much-needed experience to the Spirit's back line. The Spirit ended the season disappointingly, landing 8th on the table, allowing 29 goals. Now into the realm of unknowns, we have a whole bunch of experienced veteran players who are out of contract and without a club. Christine Sinclair has retired from the international game, but has she from the club game? At the moment, she has not publicly stated she will retire from club soccer. In her letter to her teenage self, she ended requesting an additional year with Portland. We'll see if the Thorns oblige and we get another title attempt with the veteran. Yuki Nagasato and Chicago have a mutual option to extend her contract another year, but as of late November, notice from the club that they have chosen not to exercise that option. This makes Nagasato a free agent. It's likely Nagasato will try to stay in Chicago as she left Racing Louisville because she and her partner wanted to make Chicago their home. Nagasato wasn't picked in the expansion draft either. Nothing concrete will likely come until after the college draft. Sauerbrunn is an unrestricted free agent. Will she actually leave Portland? And could we see her return to Utah? She played for Utah under Laura Harvey before the club collapsed, but was residing in Portland at the time. She seems keen on Portland as her residence, but Utah could be close enough for her to commute for the season. This is pure speculation, and she will likely stay with Portland, but the Thorns could wait and see who they can scoop up in the college draft before deciding to extend a contract to the veteran defender. Nadia Nadim. The 35-year-old returned to Racing Louisville after another serious knee injury. She's now an unrestricted free agent. I'm not sure which club will take the risk on her with such an extensive injury history. Where do you feel Dr. Nadim would be a good fit? Sam Mewis. After a lengthy timeout from an ongoing knee injury, Mewis has been let go by KC Current. She only appeared twice with the Current in her time there. It's unclear if Mewis will be able to play any longer. As she stated in her podcast, she's still rehabbing her knee and working on her fitness. It would be a shame for the 31-year-old to retire so young. Well, that concludes our roundup of major NWSL transfers confirmed and rumored. How do you feel about Gotham's big signings, acquiring 4 U.S. women's national team players after just winning the 2023 NWSL championship? For more content like this on women's football, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks!